Okay, this is Orlando Wilson, and what I want to talk about in this video, I want to answer a question I received recently. I receive this question quite often, of how much should you charge a client for close protection services, investigation services, etc. Well, a lot of it depends on your local rates, depends where you are. Don't be expecting to charge big city rates if you live in a rural environment, but you don't want to be undercharging. You want to make money, and you want to make money that covers your costs, and you also want to make a profit. You need to charge what you think is reasonable for the job. I say don't overcharge people, but don't undercharge people. As time progresses, as your experience progresses, you can charge more money. But don't expect, if you're starting off, to get the same money as you would as somebody would if they was working in the business 20 years, etc., with a lot more experience. One of the big problems with clients, especially these days, and this is where I generally work off word of mouth. That's it. I don't tender out for contracts, etc., because there's too much competition. Generally, people come to me, or they're referred to me, they have a problem, they have an issue, and people have given me a referral. By having a referral, you generally can charge more money because people know you. They know they're going to be getting a quality service. Whereas to me, going out and tendering for jobs and approaching people blind, you know what, there's millions, well, hundreds of thousands and millions of people out there, security companies, investigations companies, sending out flyers, sending out emails to people, and the vast majority of those companies and people are complete and utter waste of time. It's educating the client, and this is where you have to have some history of educating the client, of saying, look, what service do you need? If it's an investigation, okay, we can get the results. If it's a close protection services, yes, we can provide you with the protection you need, depending on the client, depending on the situation, high profile, low profile, celebrity, etc., etc. Okay, we can provide you with the services you need and tailor the services to what you need. That way you can charge the client better, especially in close protection world, than just some security company that's sending along 4 goons in black suits, white shirts and black ties. So this is it. It's a difficult question. There's a lot you have to look at. I'd say first of all, look at the local rates, what people are charging, and make sure your expenses are covered, make sure you're making a good profit, and make sure you can provide the client what you want. But you need to be able to sell yourself. And this is where a lot of people in the close protection business are lacking. My marketing, you know what I mean, we're doing these videos now, but for many years, it's like, there's a lot I can work on with my business and the marketing, but I'm happy the way things are going at the moment, so I don't have to work too much on marketing to the general public. But again, if you're at that stage, you need to make sure your marketing is good, you stand out from other people. And I'll say the biggest problem in the close protection, or biggest problem in business in general, and business marketing, a lot of people are saying they can do things they can't. Always ensure, if you say you can do something, that you can do it, and you can do it to a very high standard. Over time, you get a good reputation. When you get the good reputation, you can start upping your fees. Issue is there. I've had clients over the years, and I've dumped a few clients, because even though you do a good job for them, then they start, well, we've paid you this, we paid you that, can you give us a break, can you give us a break, can you give us a break? My answer to that is generally, well, if you can't afford me, go somewhere else. I'm not arguing with people over pennies. You can't afford it, go somewhere else, don't waste my time. I can do that these days. I understand if you're struggling, if you're starting out, you might not be able to do it, but you have to be very generally kept clients that want to Jew you down to nothing and cut the prices. Over time, say thank you very much, and over time, get rid of them. So a little bit of advice on billing, etc., prices. But as I say in all the videos, follow me along on social media.